you go out there, you research the company, you really look into this yourself, because I want you guys to be making a decision based on your own. Really look into this yourself, because I want you guys to be making a decision. Okay, so I want you guys to make a decision based on your own judgment. Okay, based on your own merit, based on your own things. So this way you can know that you're making an educated decision. Okay, what I want to do inside of this training is just shed some light on a new industry, give you guys some perspective, as well as show you guys kind of what I'm doing. Okay, now I always have to give FTC disclaimers, because I don't want to, mislead anybody. I don't want anybody, thinking that this is like a get rich quick thing or something like that. Okay, these are going to be like my results that I'm talking about, my business model. Obviously, I can't promise you any money, or I can't guarantee you anything. I'm not telling you how to invest or anything like that. I'm simply just kind of showing you guys what I do, and then giving you an opportunity to, just follow along and just kind of, just roll with me on this, okay? So again, like I said, I will answer questions at the end of this, and then we can kind of go from there. And so in this, I'm going to show you guys about this particular ICO. We're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about the future of where everything's going. And then I'm going to show you guys how you can set up your wallets, go get your Bitcoin. And if you feel like it's worth your time, or if you feel like this is something you want to do, how you can get into this ICO and basically take advantage of this, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into this. So the first thing I want to do is I want to talk to you guys about what this is all about, okay? And kind of give you my background on how I got into this and kind of what led to this, okay? So a lot of you guys might know I'm with a company called USI Tech, all right? And basically what I started out doing was purchasing Bitcoin and then putting it inside of USI Tech so that I could essentially multiply my Bitcoin. Okay, that's basically kind of how I got started in this world. All right, and so from there, what I started doing was researching the industry, because I saw that this thing was really big, and that if you could put yourself on the cutting edge of technology and of trends, then you can definitely make some good money. And so that's essentially kind of what I did, was I started really studying this stuff and really trying to understand where this market is going, okay? So I can put myself ahead. Now, if you're like me, when you first came into this, you see Bitcoin, people talking about it all over the place, but you probably think it's like some MLM or like some scam or some kind of like scheme or something like that, not really fully understanding how this whole thing works. And to understand this whole ICO thing, you have to understand how Bitcoin works, and you have to understand what it is, or else it's just going to be confusing, and you're going to be looking at this like, I don't really get what's going on here, okay? So let's just start from the very beginning, and then we're going to work our way back down to Electrum and show you guys what's possible, okay? So what I like to do, and again, if you guys have any type of background noise or anything like that, just go ahead and just go ahead and mute yourself out, okay? Just go ahead and mute yourself out. Okay, so let's just take this thing back to the bare bones, okay? So back in 2008, okay, and let me just share this. Let's go back to 2010, okay? Back in 2010, if you were to put your money into Bitcoin, you can see it was worth about 6 cents, okay, literally. So what that means is that you could go buy some Bitcoin, right, for 6 cents each, and then you could basically take that Bitcoin, you could hold on to it with the assumption that it is going to increase in profit, okay? Now, if you had held that Bitcoin from now, right, you can see that it was at 6 cents for a while, It was at 12 cents for a while. Okay, and again, this is all in the same year. Okay, this is all in the same year. Okay, then it started going up to about $5. Okay, so you can see here, it got up to about $5 about a year later. Okay, so you had invested 5 cents, depending on how much Bitcoin you bought. Now each coin is worth $5. Now, Bitcoin is a digital currency. Okay, so that's the first thing you have to understand. Bitcoin is a digital currency. It's not like fiat money that you can go to the bank and just get Bitcoin. Okay, it's a digital currency. Okay, so that's the first thing you have to understand. Now, if you had purchased this digital currency, then you could see here, okay, by 2013, it was already almost worth $1,000 per coin. Okay, $1,000 per coin if you have purchased it back here for 6 cents. Okay, so again, I'm going to show you guys inside of my account with Electroneum, and you can see how you can buy this for literally a penny. Okay, now imagine if it hits numbers like this. Okay, it goes up to $945 per coin. Okay, you can see how this works. Now, the whole thing about the cryptocurrency market and industry, and especially Bitcoin, is very volatile. Okay, so it goes up and it goes down. It goes up and it goes down. It goes up and it goes down. Okay, now you can see here, it got as high as $2,851. Okay, so again, all those people who bought it back in 2010, if they held on to it, now those coins are worth $2,851 each. Okay, now what happens is there's a market for cryptocurrency where people trade these currencies. Okay, and so there's a market cap for every company, and basically, these currencies are derived by crowdfunding. Okay, meaning that people saw a company, they wanted to basically get involved with it, and they put money up to essentially help the company go public. Okay, but again, you can see these things go up and down. Okay, they go up and down, so it's a very volatile market. That's the first thing you have to understand about this. Okay, now you can see here it actually reached all the way up to about 4,000. Okay, about $4,600 right here. Okay, and then it shot down, and then now it's going back up again. Okay, now some analysts are saying that this cryptocurrency will literally be worth about $10,000 by March. Okay, so that's just to give you an idea of how this works. Okay, now keep in mind, the Bitcoin that is so popular and famous right now that everybody's talking about once was 6 cents. Okay, you have to remember that it was 6 cents at a time, and now it's thousands of dollars. Okay, so that's kind of how everything starts. Like Bitcoin is like the gold standard. Okay, now what makes this all work is something called the blockchain technology. Okay, and the blockchain technology, and again, this is a great website you can go on because you can learn a lot about everything right here. But essentially, the blockchain technology is a distributed ledger. Okay, it's a distributed ledger. And so why Bitcoin is so big right now is because it basically decentralizes money. Okay, so if you think about right now, when you get your paycheck, you have to go and put it at a bank, and then there's a central bank that really distributes money. Okay, and so what happens is you're charged all these fees to hold your money, to transfer money, to do all these kind of things like remittance, all these kind of things. There's a heavy fee on it. Okay, and so what happens is with blockchain technology, all of that is done away with. Okay, if I want to send you money right now, basically I can send you money directly, and there's no fee for me to do that. Okay, versus me having to go to Western Union or me have to do wire transfers and things like that, and it takes all this time to get your money. Okay, I just had a client of mine send me a few $1,000s. It took like a week and a half to get her. Okay, and it costs all these fees, whereas if we were transacting in Bitcoin, boom, it would have been instant. Okay, so that's the whole thing about Bitcoin and why it's so powerful and why you need to get involved with this right now, because decentralization is going to be a movement. Once people wake up and see that I don't need to pay banks all this money and I can put my money in a more secure ledger, they're going to want to do that. Okay. Now, just so you know, the blockchain technology is very intricate. Okay. In fact, it would cost about $30 billion to counterfeit one Bitcoin. Okay. $30 billion. This thing is very, very, cryptic. It's very safe, right? It's safer than putting your money in the bank, to be honest with you. Okay. So it's really, really, really powerful here. All right, so that's kind of the gist of what Bitcoin and blockchain is. All right, so let's go a level deeper, okay? So let's talk about ICOs, okay? So what I do here inside of USI Tech, okay, and I just want to show you guys this, all right? I buy these packages, right? I buy these Bitcoin packages, and then essentially what I do is I get paid a commission every single day on my money. Okay, so I get paid 1% commission daily off of my packages here, okay? And basically the packages are about $60 each, okay? So you can see here, I've made over $2,000 or so in Bitcoin, and I can literally cash out this interest, turn it into real money every single day, okay? So that's why I'm doing this for the long term, because I can make 140%, on my money, okay? So this is really, really powerful, okay? So, but this is more of like a longer term strategy, okay? Now, with ICOs, which is what we're here to talk about today, okay? These are what we call initial coin offerings. So if you think about the traditional stock market, there's IPOs, okay? But an ICO is basically an initial coin offering. So what happens is there's startup companies, all right? Basically what they do to raise money for their startup business is they sell ICOs, okay? They sell ICOs. And essentially these ICOs end up going on to the exchange, okay? And so there's exchanges like Bittrex where traders come on every single day. Actually, I have some funds in there now where traders come in every day, and basically what they do is they trade, okay? So it's just like the stock market, but except for it's with cryptocurrency, all right? Now, with what we're doing, you don't have to be a trader, okay? Basically, all you have to do is find companies that are, one, legit, and two, you believe in, and that have some very clear criteria that like we're gonna break down, and then basically you can see if it's a good ICO to invest in, okay? Now, let me just give you an example before I go into Electrum, okay? So there was a recent ICO that just released called Regal, okay? So if I go to youtube.com, all right, you'll see Regal ICO, okay? You'll see everybody talking about this, okay? You'll see everybody talking about this, and you can see that, it went live, and basically, I believe it started out at about 88 cents, okay? 88 cents. And that was like the first day, okay? That was basically like the first day. Now, if I go over to the markets to see what it's worth today, okay? And this thing has only been live like a couple of weeks, okay? Maybe even 2 weeks, I believe. See, Rego, public. So let me just type in one other thing, okay? So, so I believe it's only been live for like a couple of weeks or so, maybe even a week. But check this out, guys, okay? This currency Regal right here only cost 90 cents per token, okay? So it was 90 cents per token. So you could have watched a webinar just like this, went out afterwards, bought tokens for 90 cents, and then when it went live, okay, you could have held on to it. And then let's say, I believe it's like a week or two later, let's just take a look at what it's worth now, okay? So if I come over here to coin market cap, this is where you can see how much the cryptocurrencies are currently priced at, okay? So again, if I come over here and I type in Regal, okay? Let's see here. Regal coin. Okay, so you can see right here, it is worth $12.98. Okay, that's absolutely mind-blowing if you think about it, okay? Because when it opened up, right, you could have got it for 90 cents. Okay. And then you can see here, let's see, day one. Okay, so it looks like it launched. Actually, it looks like it just launched recently, like on October. Let's see here. 1 month. Yeah. So it looks like it just launched recently. Okay. So basically, right now, it is worth $12. Okay. So that means that if you have bought in at 90 cents for that token, you could have cashed it in at $12 per token. Okay, that's just absolutely crazy if you think about it. In fact, I've got a couple people on here who actually took advantage of this. And I spoke to somebody earlier. If you're on, my friend, let me know. I'd love to bring you on so you can tell people about it. But he essentially invested $50 and he made $1,000 in like 1 day. Okay. Now, again, nobody can promise you any money. I'm not promising. I'm just giving you illustrations of what is possible. Okay. So this is what is possible right now. Okay. So that's how this whole thing works. You basically buy into a company, right? It has a date that it goes public. And then once it gets onto the markets, it gets a value. Okay. And then at any time you could sell it for that value. So if you bought it at, let's say, 90 cents. Okay, so let me just show you guys let me just give you guys an example. Okay, because this is real world. In fact, my friend told me last night he could have had $40,000 if he went in. Okay, so let's just do online calculator just so you guys can see how this works. So let's say if you had got, let's say, I don't know, 100 pieces. Okay, so 90 cents times 100. Okay, so basically you would spend $90. Okay, so for $90 you would have got 100 tokens. Okay, so you would have had those tokens. Now it's at $12. Okay, so basically, I mean, you would have made $1,800. Okay, just off of 100 tokens. Okay, so I mean that's a lot of money if you think about it. You only put in 100, now you make 1,000. Okay, really, really, really powerful. Okay, so that's essentially how this whole thing works. Now, let's talk about, and let me see here. We got a couple of questions here. Laura says, "I want some tokens." Yeah, I'm gonna show you how to get some tokens in just a second, Laura. All right, so guys, let's talk about the ICO that I am super excited about and the one that I pretty much put my money into. Okay, so this ICO is called Electroneum. Now, again, you have to be really careful with these ICOs because some of them are fraudulent, some of them aren't real. You know, people put these scams up and things like that. I'm just being totally transparent with you. So you really got to do your research and understand what this is all about. Okay, now what you want to do is when you find an ICO like this one right here, okay, you want to get in at the beginning. Okay, you want to get in at the beginning. Now, with this particular ICO, you know, you can basically come onto the website and see what it's all about, and then you can download what's called their white paper. Okay, so their white paper, and I encourage everybody to go check this out after the webinar. This basically is an overview of the entire product. Okay, so essentially, you know, this is a real company that is launching a real product that you can own a part of. Okay, so you can literally be a part owner of this company. Okay, because you have stock in it, right? So essentially, what you're able to do is you're able to see a whole breakdown of everything about the company. Now, the most important things you want to look at is how much capital have they raised. You want to look at if you believe in the product. You want to look at the team, okay? Will the team that they have assembled be able to execute what they're promising? Okay, you have to look at all that. You want to look at press releases. You want to see who's talking about it. You really want to do some in-depth research on the CEO and the other members of the development staff, so that way you can see what it is that you're actually buying, and when this thing goes public, will they actually be able to carry this whole thing out? Okay, so that's kind of some of the quick things that you want to look at. Now, for this particular ICO, I think this is going to be big. Okay, I think this is going to be like the next Bitcoin. To be honest, this is my opinion. Okay, again, do your own research, check it out. Now, why do I think this is going to be so big? Okay, so for one, this particular ICO is targeting the mobile gaming community. Okay, it's targeting the mobile gaming community. All right, and so basically, what they're doing is they're going after a very specific audience. Okay, now not only that, they have created their own wallet. Okay, I believe it says in here they have their own like blockchain. Okay, so you see here they built their own blockchain. I mean, that's powerful if you really think about it. Okay, built their own blockchain with the intention to gain mass adoption of the 2.2 million smartphone users. All right, and so this thing is really powerful. Now, this thing basically went live like the token sale, which means where you can buy into this company with cryptocurrency, went live on the 14th. And I'm going to show you guys the numbers in just a second. Okay, but you can see a whole summary of the team here too. Okay, so
what's that?
What I advise you to do is download this white paper, look at the team, look at them up on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, see what they're all about, okay? See what kind of stuff they've done. All right, but you can see they have a pretty robust team here. Okay, they have 40 developers, okay? Like their team is stacked, right? So when people have a good team, what that means is that the product is more likely to be successful and to be carried out, okay? So this is a really, really good thing to look at, okay? Then it also has their board of advisors, okay? So you can see they have somebody from the gaming world, and then they have another person who basically has done things in the London Stock Exchange, okay? So that's pretty good as well too. So what I recommend you guys do is to go through here and see what this is all about, okay? And really understand what company you're buying into, okay, what the coin is, and kind of what their plans are and things of that nature, okay? And again, all of that is listed here, all right? Now, let's talk about the goods, okay? Let's talk about the goods now that you guys understand kind of how this works, okay? So basically, this isn't like a traditional MLM or anything like that. You can sign up right now with no money, okay? And literally, you can go tell people about this, and they will pay you coins just for referring people. Okay, so everybody who's on here is going to get a referral link. It doesn't cost any money, and you can literally share this with people. Okay, now keep in mind when I show you what I'm about to show you, Regal just literally launched. It was 90 cents. It's at $12. Okay, just keep that in mind. Okay, I've got videos after videos of Wall Street people who've invested in this stuff and made hundreds of millions of dollars overnight with this stuff. Now, again, I'm not promising you that because there's no way that I can. But again, I want you guys to understand what is going on here, okay? Because this is unlike anything the world has ever seen, all right? Now, let's go ahead and kind of go over the logistics of getting the tokens and kind of things like that. Okay, so basically you can come here to the site and make sure you guys use my link because I get like a 10% referral, and that helps me out, you know, when I'm talking to you, when I'm, you know, promoting this and things like that. All right. So just like you're going to want people to go to your link as well, too. All right. So basically, if you come over here, and let me just log in so we can now start going into the nitty gritty of the details. Okay. Now, another thing I need to mention is that this is the first company to have a mining app. Okay. I want you to think about this. They have a mining app. In order to mine Bitcoin, you have to buy all these computers, all this CPU, all this electricity. In fact, it costs like $1,000 to duplicate one Bitcoin. And we're talking about $1,000 in like electricity and stuff like that. Not including the machines that will cost you tens of thousands of dollars if you want something that's high tech, okay? So what this company is doing is they've developed an app where people all around the world can mine this Electrum coin from their app. Okay, that's revolutionary if you really think about it. Because here's how I thought about it. Imagine people in a third world country who don't have a lot of money. Okay, imagine they don't have a lot of jobs. They don't have a lot of way to do things, right? They don't have access to currency. But guess what? They've got a mobile phone. So now they can go on to their mobile phone, download this mobile app, and literally mine this coin, okay? And they can make money every day from their cell phone. So imagine if you're
all right, see you morning,
and you don't have access to anything, right?
make
And
sure you
now
get your pink shirt
to make money with this coin, okay? And guys, make sure that you guys are muted. I hear somebody laughing in the background, so just go ahead and mute yourself out, just so we can keep the integrity of the call. All right, appreciate it. So, guys, that's one of the real big things that I saw with this. Is I said, okay, there's people in the Philippines, there's people in Nigeria, there's people in Africa, there's people everywhere, okay, that don't have access to ways to make money. But guess what? They have cell phones. Okay, so this thing is going to be huge if you really think about it. Now, not only that, they're going to be mining these coins. Okay, so every day they can mine these coins, and this thing is just going to keep growing and keep growing. All right, they also have their own wallet as well too, which is really huge. Okay, so people who don't have access to a bank account or anything like that, they can basically have a wallet. They can go on and basically start mining these things. There's going to come to a point where people are going to have 10 cell phones mining these things, okay? Because they can make money every single day from their cell phone. And literally, they don't have to physically do anything. It'll just be a program that's running on their phone that's generating the coins, okay? This is so powerful if you really think about it. So I look at this as not just for gaming, right? Because that's going to be big too, right? Imagine people who play games and do online stuff. That's a whole big industry in and of itself. They're going to be on this, but it's also going to be for the people in third world countries who want to make money, right? Like they're going to go download this app and it's going to take off. I promise you, like I can already see the vision. Okay. Now that you kind of understand what's got me excited about it, the next thing that's got me so excited about this is that it only costs 1 cent per token. Okay. I told you Rego costs, 90 cents. Okay, Bitcoin was 1 cent when it first started too. Okay, now the cool thing about this is that this is much easier to use and to get than Bitcoin. Why? Because people are all they're gonna have to do when this thing goes live is download the app, and then from inside of the app they can add tokens to their wallet. Okay, meaning like they can buy the tokens from the company, right? Another thing they're gonna be able to do is mine the actual tokens directly from the app. Okay, there's no other companies that I know of out there that have their own blockchain, have their own wallet. Okay, and again, the wallet is basically where you store the money and where you get the different types of cryptocurrencies to be able to do this kind of stuff. Okay, I don't know anybody else who has that, right? There's no other company out there right now which will basically allow a person in a third world country to basically make money every day for nothing just by downloading the app. I mean, it's powerful, okay? So this thing's going to be really, really, really big, all right? Now, check this out. You can see here, okay, this is my back office, all right? And again, you don't have to go this crazy, okay? I'm a little, I'm trying to hit a home run, okay? Some of you guys might just be trying to get on first base. I get it. Don't overextend yourself. Like my rule of thumb is only invest what you're prepared to lose. Okay, that's kind of how I put it, because we don't know what this thing's gonna do. Okay, it has all the good stuff that these ICOs need, right? But we don't know what it's gonna do. Okay, so let me just dive into this. So you can see here. Okay, check out these numbers. These are absolutely mind-blowing numbers. Okay, mind-blowing. They have already raised 770 Bitcoin. Okay, 770 Bitcoin, right? Remember, Bitcoin's worth $4,000 each. Let's just take a look at that real quick, okay? Bitcoin versus USD. Okay, so let's see here. 7,700. Okay, they've already raised millions of dollars. Okay, you can see millions of dollars that they've already raised in 2 weeks. Okay, that's just crazy right there. So that's one thing you got to look at. Like, okay, there's a lot of people who believe in this. Okay, for them to raise that much money that quick. Okay, now they've also raised a bunch of money in Ethereum. Okay, so Ethereum is another big cryptocurrency. Okay, crazy, right? If you really think about it. All right, in just 2 weeks, 32,000 people have registered for accounts. Okay, 32,000. That's absolutely crazy if you think about it. Okay. Then you can see over here, my personal investment. All right. I went and purchased 200,000 coins. Okay. By the first, I'm going to have 500,000 coins. Okay. Again, they're only 1 cent each. Okay. And so my logic is, if this thing opens up at just $1, I win. Okay, if it just opens up at $1, I win, because I'll have 500,000 coins, and that's $500,000 that I can then go to the market and sell off if I want to. Okay, now let's just say it opens up at $5, or let's say in 2 weeks it goes up to $5, right? Okay, so 500,000. That's what, one, two. That's about $2.5 million. It's insane. Okay, it's absolutely insane. Okay, so you can see kind of where my head is at. All right, I'm actually gonna fund some more today, and I'm gonna get up to 5,000. Okay, now again, this is all real. Okay, this sounds too good to be true, but it's all real. I showed you the Regal ICO. I showed you all these other ICOs that are going on out there. This is how this stuff works. No recruiting, no home parties, no, make a list of friends and family, no running Facebook ads. We don't got to do none of that no more. Okay. We just got to find the right ICOs, put a little bit into it, and get a lot out of it. Okay. There's been other people that I know who have made so much money doing this. Okay. It's not even funny. Okay. So now, again, to get coins, it only costs 1 cent. Okay. And the market will open up on November 1st. Okay. And when the market opens up, it might be $1. Heck, it might be 25 cents. Heck, it might be $10. We don't know. Okay. But if you look at the quality of the product and what this thing has to offer, I think it's going to do very, very well. Okay. And again, if it opens up at 5, that's $1 million. No, that's a couple $1 million overnight. Overnight. You wake up, boom, a couple $1 million. Okay. Now, again, I'm not promising you that. I can't guarantee that. I'm just giving you my scenario, what I'm doing. Okay. Now, it gets even better. Okay. Let's say if I didn't have this type of money to invest in this. And again, it's only 1 cent each. Okay. Let's say I still wanted to get involved, but I didn't have any money. Here's the beautiful part. You can become an affiliate, okay, and you can refer people. You can see I literally posted this on my page less than 24 hours ago, and I've already made 2,000 coins. 2,000, okay? Because for every person that you refer in, you make 5% off of their sales, and then they give you those in tokens. Okay, so I would probably say by the end of the month alone, I'll probably have another 100,000 tokens. Okay, because I'm gonna be marking this on Facebook and stuff like that. So that's another 100,000 tokens. Again, let's just say this alone. Okay, let's say if I get it, and let's say it's $5. Okay. Let's just look at some simple math, okay? Just off my referrals alone, okay, I think it was like, what, 2,000? Let me just move this calculator over here. Okay, because I want you guys to really internalize how this thing works. Okay, so let's see, 2,036. Okay, so 2,036 times $5. Okay, so again, just off referrals alone, you see, I would have made $10,000. Okay, that's not bad, and that's like free money. That's assuming if it's at 5. Now, I've been hearing from my research that it could go up to 100 really quick. But again, I'm not putting that out there because I don't know. But again, nobody knows what it's going to open up at. Okay, but this is how people get rich real quick, really, really quick. Okay, so let's go a step deeper. Okay, so you can see here that when you come into your account, basically to purchase the coins, all you have to do is come down here, select BTC. All right, and then you put the amount of BTC that you want to purchase. Now, if you click on US dollars, it's still going to take you to, Bitcoin, basically. So they haven't opened these yet. So right now you have to buy either Bitcoin or you can buy it in Ethereum. Okay, and I'll show you guys where to go get this in just a second. Okay, now, if you come back here, you can see your transactions. Okay, so you can see everything here. You can also see how many I have purchased. Okay, so it's over 200,000 right here. All right. Now another thing is all your affiliate links are right here. Okay. So again, this is my affiliate code. You can see here, I've already brought in 58 people in the first day. The first day, all I did was do some posts on Facebook, brought in 58 people. I'm probably gonna bring in like 300 or 400 people by the end of the month. Okay, so if a percentage of them buy tokens, I'm making 5%. The tokens are a penny each. You do the math. Okay, it's crazy. All right. Now with your affiliate link, basically people get a 1% bonus. So if you sign up with my affiliate link, you get a 1% bonus, and then you get 5% bonus on all of their ETN purchases. Okay, really, really, really powerful here. Okay. Now here's where it gets good. Okay. Right now, up until the 4th, which I think is tomorrow. All right, you get 30% bonus on all of your purchases. Meaning that for every dollar you spend, you're basically getting 130 coins. Okay, so you don't even got to spend a lot of money if you don't want to. You can spend like $10 and get like, close to 1,000 coins. $10. Okay, I want you guys to let that sink in. Now, after September or October 4th, then from the 5th to the 11th, you can now get 20%. Okay, so it goes down a notch, and then on the 18th, from the 12th to the 18th, you get 10%, and then from the 19th to the 30th, it's just no percent. It's just $1 for 100 coins. Okay, so that's why you got to act now if you want to be able to take advantage of this. Okay, so you can get these extra coins. Okay, and that's why I'm rushing to get mine in, so that I can make sure I have all the coins that I need. All right, and again, my goal is to have 500,000 by the 1st. So this thing will go live on the 1st, and that's when you will know how much your tokens are worth. And then from there, you can go ahead and trade them in, and I'll make a video on how to do that as well too. But basically, they're gonna all be in your wallet, and then you can take them to the exchange, and you can exchange them in, get your money, and get out. Or like me, and again, I got lofty goals. Okay, I got high hopes, high expectations, lofty goals. Again, we don't know what's gonna happen, right? But I'm probably only gonna take out a percentage of my money. Let's say if I do like $1 million the first day, I'm not gonna take out everything. I'm only gonna take out maybe like 100,000, 200,000, something like that. Leave the rest in there, okay? But don't let me wake up to this thing and it's like $20, right? Because then you go, okay. And again, I just like to make this real, okay? Hypothetically, these are all hypothetical scenarios. If I have 5,000 tokens, 500,000 tokens, all right, and the markets open up at $20. I mean, you guys, like, this is very realistic. I just showed you Regal, okay? I just showed you Regal, okay? It just came out, all right? There's so many other cryptocurrencies that have come out, okay? You can see here. And I think this is going to be bigger than Regal, okay? Like, we're talking a lot of money here, okay? I mean, this is just astronomical opportunity. So basically, that's how this whole thing works, guys. Okay. Now, what I've done is, and I'm going to open up the questions right here in just a second. I put together a Facebook community for the launch, okay? So that way you guys can stay up to date with what I'm doing. I can stay up to date with what you guys are doing, as well as we can make sure that everybody gets taken care of. Okay, now let me see if I can find the group right here. Okay, so here's the group right here. Make sure you're a part of it. Okay, now all you got to do to go get your coins. Okay, and you can see there's already people buying the coins right now. Okay, all you got to do is come up here, and I believe we put a link somewhere. Okay, so I think it's this one right here. Okay, so all you got to do is come up in here. I'm gonna pin this. All right, and then go here. And basically, you can sign up for your free account, okay? Now, also, Sheila, go ahead and put the link to Quadriga and to Coinbase so that they can get their coins, okay? So there's going to be a link in there that you can go to, and you can buy your coins, okay? So essentially, to buy your coins, you're going to come over here to a site called Coinbase, okay? And again, make sure you guys use my link because I make 10%. Not much, but it all adds up, okay? So go into the group, click on my link. Then basically what you're going to do is you're going to sign up, okay? And I have a whole video tutorial thing put together for this, okay? But basically you're going to come in here and you're going to buy your coins, okay? So you can see here, you're going to have to put money inside of your wallet, okay? So once you have your information connected up and all that stuff, then basically you can connect up a bank card or you can connect up a bank account. Now with a bank card, you can only take out about $250, right, for the whole month. With a checking account, I think it's like a couple thousand. Okay, so depending on what you want to do, but I recommend everybody start off with at least a bank card so you can get in now, and then to get verified for the bank account takes a couple of days. Okay. So that's essentially how that goes, okay? So basically to come in, all you're going to do is you're going to fund your account, okay? So you're going to start here, okay? You're going to start here. Make sure you click on Bitcoin, all right? And then basically what you're going to do is you're going to type in the amount that you have remaining, okay? So it'll tell you right here like $250 or whatever, okay? Or if you want to put it all, you just go ahead and put max, all right? And then basically what you can do is then you can go ahead and buy it. So you click buy. Okay, I'm not going to do this right now. But once you click buy, then what's going to happen is that money is going to show up in your wallet. Okay, it's going to show up in your wallet. Then what you want to do is you want to send the money. So all you do is click send, all right? And you're going to need to get the BTC address. Okay, this is really easy. It's not that difficult. You get the BTC address. So now what you do is you come back in here, okay? And then you're going to just go back up here where you can buy the tokens, okay? So let me see here. Okay, so you're just gonna come down here and you're gonna type in how much Bitcoin you want, okay? So again, I can come back here and then now all I'm doing is typing in how much Bitcoin do I want, okay? So normally what I do is, let me just bring this over here so it's easier. Okay, so normally what I do is I say, okay, this is how much Bitcoin I want to buy, $34 worth. Okay, so then I just copy this number. And then I come over here and then I paste it here, okay? Now, once I paste it here, okay, you can see here, now all I have to do is just click buy the Bitcoin, okay? So essentially what I can do now is just click on this and it's gonna generate a number, okay? And then basically all I do is take this right here, okay? And I come back over here and I paste it right here, okay? And then again, I put the same amount here. And I'm not gonna buy this. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe I will buy it just to show you guys, okay? So if I click send max, okay? So now what's gonna happen is I can come in here, okay? And basically, looks like it's going to be a little bit more. It's going to be 34.14, so I don't think it's going to go through. Okay, but let's just see here. Okay, so then you're going to get a two-step verification code. All right, and this just got text to me. So all I'm going to do is come in here. I'm going to click 9261523. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and click confirm. Okay. Yeah. So it's not going to go through because there's not enough funds in here. Right. So you have to make sure that there's enough funds to fund your account. Okay. So basically what I would have to do is I'd have to come over here and then I'd have to type in send. And then I have to type in, let's say, $30. Okay. So that's how much is going to be in BTC right there. So I'm going to copy this number. All I'm going to do is come back over here. Okay. And let me just get out of here. Okay. So again, I'm going to come back to my dashboard. All right. And it's actually really, really simple, guys. Again, all I'm doing is come down here, paste in this number. Okay. And then again, I'm just going to click buy. Now the transaction doesn't buy until this is complete. Okay. So then I'm going to copy this number right here, go back over to Coinbase. All right. I'm going to put this number inside of the BTC address. Okay. Because again, this is where I want to send the money. Okay. So it says invalid BTC address. Okay. So make sure you grab the right address. So you can always copy it here. Whoops. You can always copy it here. Paste. Okay, still saying invalid BTC address. Why is that? Okay, so sometimes you gotta play around with this thing. Okay, so let me just try this one more time. Okay, so we'll come back over to Coinbase and let me just do this all over from scratch, okay? So again, I'm gonna come up here to account, all right? I'm gonna click send. Okay, now this is assuming that I have all of my stuff verified, okay? Now I'm gonna put the dollar amount that I want in here, okay? So let's just say I wanna do $30. Okay, then this is $30 right here. I'm gonna copy this number, okay? Again, put this number back here. Okay, so that's the number right there. Then I'm gonna come to my dashboard. Okay, I'm just gonna scroll down here. Again, I'm gonna click BTC. I'm gonna click on this. All right, and then I'm gonna click buy. All right, and then I should be able to just copy this. And then let's see if it works this time. Paste. All right, and then from there, all I do is click continue. All right, then I'm gonna get a number. Okay, so let's see here, 2900434. Confirm. Verification token. I'm not sure why this is not. Let me see here. Maybe I'm typing in the wrong verification code. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me open up my phone. Because I was having this issue before with Coinbase. So the other option is to just scan it on the app. Okay, so there we go. I was typing in the wrong verification code. My bad. All right, so you can see here, then I can view the transaction. And then if I click view transaction, it'll show what's going on. Okay, so it'll show, you know, how long it's going to take to receive and all these kind of things like that. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back over here. And then all I do is click transfer confirmed, meaning that this went through. All right. And then it's going to basically show it pop up in my back office right here. Okay. And once the transfer is completed, that means that now you have those tokens. Okay. So you can see here, it looks like I just bought another 3,892 tokens. Okay. And again, even if they go up to 25 cents or 50 cents, you know, that's still a lot of money. Okay. That's basically how this whole thing works, okay? Now, there's one other site for my Canadian folks. You can go to another site which gives you access to a lot more money. It's called Quadriga. And again, Sheila, make sure you post all these links inside the group, okay? So if I come over here to dashboard, basically all I got to do is fund my account. So if I click here, I can go ahead and fund my account and check out these limits that we have, okay? So normally what I typically do is I use Interact Online because I can go up to $2,000 a day with Interact, okay? And then basically from there, all I would do is just click select, okay? So let's see here. Oh yeah, that's right. So they actually put a hold on my account for 24 hours because I kept getting it wrong. So you gotta be very, very careful, okay? But basically you just click that and then you're gonna fund your account. Okay, and then once you fund your account, then all you do is come over here and you click on Bitcoin, all right? And then you would put the price that you want to buy. Okay, you got to make sure there's enough money over here. Then you're going to click buy Bitcoin. Then once you buy the Bitcoin, all you do is come over here and click fund. Okay, and then basically to fund it, sorry, not fund, you want to withdraw. Okay, so after you buy the Bitcoin, then just go ahead and withdraw. And then essentially, you can just go ahead and put your amount here. You can go ahead and put the Bitcoin address here, okay? And again, the Bitcoin address is the same one that popped up when you were buying over here, okay? So again, if I come back to my dashboard, okay, then I can generate another address by putting the amount of Bitcoin that I want, okay? So how do I get the address? I just click on Bitcoin, put the amount that I want, okay? And then I click buy, all right? And then it's gonna populate my address. And then that's the address that I'm gonna take and I'm gonna paste right here. You're gonna put a secret pin that you created, click submit, and then basically it's gonna send the money over to Electrum, okay? And that's essentially how you buy, okay? It's really, really that simple. So I'm gonna open up the questions right now. The only other thing you guys have to figure out is, do you wanna get in? How soon you wanna do so you can take advantage of these rewards. Also too, now you guys have your affiliate system here. You can see I almost have 60 people. All right, so this thing is gonna take off really, really quick. Yeah, that's basically how you do everything, okay, guys? So I hope you guys caught a vision here to see what this is all about, to see, and again, these ICOs, they pop up daily, okay? So this isn't just one. I mean, this is a business, right? Like if you really get good at looking at these companies and investing and things of that nature, I mean, you can get good at this stuff, but you got to be careful, okay? Because you got to make sure you do your due diligence, right? And make sure it's a good product, make sure it's a good team, because the last thing you want is to invest, it goes to market and it doesn't do well because the team can't perform and do what they say they're going to do. But again, the mere fact that this company has their own blockchain, okay, which is huge, has their own wallet, which is huge, has their own mobile mining, okay, which is huge. You guys don't know how big that is. Has raised so much money already. Okay, we're talking about hundreds of millions already. This is perfect. Okay, that's the only thing I can say. Like, do your research on this. I mean, they actually did a article in Yahoo. Okay, so that's another thing. Like, they're getting press coverage. Like, really go out there, do your due diligence, so you can see what they're all about. If you're still a little, worried or you're still not really sure, okay, go to Yahoo Finance and read up on them, okay, and kind of see what's going on, okay. The world's first common cryptocurrency, okay. So here's a whole article, all right, on Yahoo Finance about the company. I mean, look, they don't just put anybody on Yahoo Finance, right? Like, there's something here, okay? And it's a unique platform because it makes it easy for everybody to get involved with this, whereas Bitcoin's a little bit more challenging, Okay, guys. So definitely go on here, check it out, see what they're all about, and get started. So what I'll do is I'll open up for questions for a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and we'll dive out of here. Let me know if you guys are excited. And I've got a lot of people hit me up saying that they just purchased, which I'm super stoked about that. But yeah, feel free to jump out. Everybody's unmuted one at a time, and I'll answer questions for a couple minutes.
One of my questions, have you tried purchasing Bitcoin on the mobile app, on Coinbase mobile app yet?
Yes, I have.
Because I've tried 3 times a day and it keeps canceling my transaction.
Try and use the QR code at the top.
Okay.
Yeah, I find that works really good. It's really easy.
That and like how is it claiming to be easier to purchase than Bitcoin if you have to purchase it with Bitcoin?
No, because they're gonna have their own coins, right?
Right.
So basically you'll be able to purchase everything in, like you can purchase tokens inside of here. So that's why with the USD, where they're showing you like.
So it's once they launch it, you're going to be able to purchase it with.
Exactly.
But
So
right, I got you.
Yeah. So then you don't have to go through all that. Because they're going to be their own wallet too, right? So yeah. So yep, I'm at 2,000 now. 207 just went up. All right, cool. Who else has questions? Now's the time. Because guys, I'm getting hit up by a lot of people. So in my messenger, I'm not always able to get back, and I got other businesses and things going on. So now's the time to really ask those questions.
Hey Brandon, what's up, buddy? This is Joel. How you doing?
Good, and yourself?
Good, man. Good. I have a quick question. Let's say for the person that wants to go ahead and just cash out, you know, at the end we don't know what it's gonna do, but let's say it goes up and people want to cash out. How long is that process for you to go ahead and cash out on your gains?
So basically, all you have to do is just basically get the coins, and then you can pretty much just go sell them on an exchange, right? And then from there, you could just, you can cash out and get your money. So you can sell them back to Quadriga, you can sell them back to Coinbase. Yeah, you could just sell them back there.
Okay, and that's not an issue. I mean, as far as selling the coins back to these platforms, it's not an issue?
No. I mean, these guys have, a lot of money. Because I actually just asked my friend that too. I'm like, how are they able to just buy all these things back? And they're like, dude, their market cap is like crazy. Like they have so much money. So yeah, that's not gonna be an issue.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, brother.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make a video too on exactly step by step, like how to do that. If you want to cash out, here's what you do. You go here, you click this, you take this wallet, you do this, and so on and so forth. And I believe because they have their own wallet, you're going to get paid into their wallet. And then I think what you'll be able to do is just cash that out into Bitcoin. And then, and then basically you can go and then take that Bitcoin and sell it back to, Coinbase or Quadriga or whoever.
All right, bud.
Hey, Brandon, it's Michael Cecilia. How are you today?
Good, and yourself?
Great. Hey, on the portion where you could get people to sign up, what is the process? What are the links that you need to put on your Facebook page to bring people on board?
So basically, if you come up here to social rewards, then it's going to have all your affiliate links right here. So the one you guys are signing up for, it's just this link right here. And then I believe they have this other one that you can download this image or something on Facebook right here, which I haven't tried yet. And then basically you can just share this, and then that has your link on it as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So it's definitely a good way to get some coin just by sharing it. Cool. All right, guys. Any other questions before we get out of here? All righty. Well, all I can say is that now's the time. You know, don't overdo it. Don't underdo it. See what you're comfortable with, and then just do what you can do. You know what I mean? And we don't know what it's going to open up at. We honestly don't know. But with all the buzz around this, and I mean, even if you go on YouTube and just like look at all the people, like I didn't find one bad video about this company. Like normally it's like, oh, like even people who have those like scam, you know, deals or whatever, they're even like, yo, this thing is worth it. Okay. I mean, so really just, you know, that's what I did last night. I spent a lot of time just really checking this in, you know, looking this up, seeing what it was all about. And really just getting some more info on the company and, you know, just looking into everybody and stuff like that. But I mean, there's a ton of videos on here of people who, you know, are saying it's the next big thing, how and why to buy, you know, hoping for 1,000% return on investment, you know, people, you know, just going back and just really talking about this thing. I mean, so there's a lot of people involved and a lot of people really are rooting for this. So, you know, you can go back there and watch some of these videos as well too. Cool. All right, guys. So with that being said, take action, post your questions in the group, and I will have more updates for you guys very soon. Take care.